Hey guys, it's Destiny back with another video, and you're watching the Decimania channel on YouTube. I'm gonna come up here today and do my Bound for Glory review. But before we do that, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Please hit the notification bell to get notified for all new content. I upload a couple times a week. And make sure you hit the like button to let others know that you like my content. All the shares and all the likes and all that stuff will really help. So now let's review TNA Wrestling Bound for Glory 2024. Alright, so we had the Hall of Fame ceremony on the pre-show. And we also had a couple matches. First match we had was Ash and Heather by Elegance versus Xia Brookside and Brindley Reese. Ash and Heather picked up the win. Jeez, I can't talk. We had the Hall of Fame ceremony for Bob Ryder and Eric Young. Or not Eric Young, but Rhino. Eric Young inducted Bob Ryder into the Hall of Fame. And then Tommy Dreamer, of course, inducted Rhino. We had the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, which was won by Frankie Kazarian. No real surprises in it, but it's fine. And on the main card, we had Elio Del Vikingo versus Speedball Mike Bailey for the X Division Championship. You hear scratching in the background as they're trying to get out because the door is closed while I'm recording. Saw a little bit of it. My phone was being weird during the majority of this match, but Bailey retained. Then we had the Knockouts tag team titles defended. Spitfire versus Wendy Chu and Rosemary. Spitfire retained, and then Wendy Chu got speared by Rosemary. Interesting development. We had Josh Alexander versus Steve Macklin. Alexander and Macklin had a very good match. But ultimately, Alexander won when he zip-tied Steve Macklin, and Macklin continued to fight back. And then he ended up putting Macklin in the ankle lock, and Macklin passed out from the pain. So Josh Alexander won that. I guess it would make sense if Josh to win this, since he lost to Joe Hendry at what was it? Emergence or Victory Road? One of them. I don't remember. But Heather quit. And then we had the Monsters Ball match between PCO and Matt Cardona. That was a really sick spot in the match where Cardona friggin' he shoved thumbtacks into PCO's mouth. That was weird. And then there was the I can't think because hold on. Ezra, please stop. Sorry, Ezra's scratching against the door, and I don't need that in the video. What was next? Mike Santana versus Moose. Santana won that. Pretty good match. PCO retained his titles. I don't know if I already said that or not, but this is for the digital media and the International Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Then we had the Knockout Championship match between Jordan Grace and Masha Slamovich. Probably the best match of the night, in my opinion. And Masha Slamovich is your new Knockout champion. So there's that. As soon as they said that when the world title match was going to be, I was like, oh crap, I think Nick's going to retain. Something's going to go down. So, Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry was the World Heavyweight Championship match. And Frankie Kazarian was a special guest referee. He tried to call his shot in the match a couple times. Joe Hendry called him out. He's like, no, you get back in the ring and you call this match. And he tried to call it. He never did, because JBL comes out and he freaking takes out Kazarian. He's like, oh, okay, he's gonna make sure the playing field is even. And then he takes out Joe Hendry with the clothesline from hell, and then takes out Ryan Nemeth for some reason, who's just sitting in the crowd, not doing anything. So I'm like, what the frick is going on here? Like, this is weird. I don't get this JBL thing. I don't get it. I don't really know what to think of it. But it appears that Nick Nemeth never saw any of it, because he was seen confronting JBL after the match. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But Nemeth retained the title. Joe Hendry almost won it a couple times. And then Nemeth won. I'm not upset about this. I mean, yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Joe didn't win it here. But I kind of wonder if they didn't want him to lose to a babyface, or win to a babyface, or win against one. But still, I think he's going to have his moment probably next year. I think they might have Nemeth hold it throughout the year, or the rest of the year, and then Joe can win it. The reason why I'm not upset about this, or as upset as some people, is because this wasn't the main event. Had this been the main event, I probably would have been way more upset. No, they gave the main event to the Hardys, the ABC, and the System for the tag team titles. Apparently all this stuff was hand-painted by Jeff Hardy. Like, all the weapons and stuff were painted, and all that stuff. What, did he just sit there all day in the building, like, painting this stuff? I don't know, but I don't know, it was really cool. The Hardys and ABC took out the System, and they battled for a good while. They had this, like, construction ladder. It never really got used. It got demolished by the System when they came back in a while later. They were down for, like, several minutes. And then the ABC and the Hardys battled for a little bit, and then it was the Hardys' turn to be out for a little bit. Back and forth, this could have been anybody's game. The ABC almost won them, but ultimately the Hardys were the ones that won the tag team titles. I think they did the spear spot from WrestleMania 17 in this match, which was cool. I think it was Jeff Hardy and one of the ABC, maybe, I don't remember, but it was late. But yeah, the Hardys are the new tag team champions. Overall, I thought Bound for Glory was a fun show. Yes, I wish Joe Hendry would have won the title, but I'm not as upset about it as some people might be, and that's fine. If you want to be upset about it, you have every right to be. If that's how you feel, yeah, I'm a little disappointed that he didn't win it, but I think ultimately he's going to win it one day, I think. Unless he is going to sign with WWE in 2025. I don't know, that might be the only reason they didn't put it on him. But even then, you could have haven't had like a 2-month run with it or something and lost it at Final Resolution. Oh, their Genesis pay-per-view is coming back on January 19th. So I'm wondering if they're going to start bringing back the old pay-per-view concepts. I hope they bring back Lockdown in the future. And people haven't used... When's the last time someone used Option C? It was Frankie, wasn't it? 2022? I don't know. I was just so used to when, like, every year someone would do it. Like, first it was Austin Aries, Chris Sabin. Yeah, but it was a fun show. A couple of things could have been done differently, but overall, I'm happy with the show. I mean, yeah, Joe Hendry being world champion, probably. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad that, you know, I think he should have it in the main event. I think they did. I don't think they would have put it on him if it hadn't. Or I don't think they would have had Nick retain if it had been in the main event. Maybe. Then again, I don't know. But that's my Bound for Glory review. It was a fun show. Let me know what you guys thought of it. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll think of something to do. Might do a figure review, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace.